The defense continues to be dominant. Maybe not even with their most dominant player to date on Saturday against NIU. Hearing good things about players all over the place. I watched the Washington game. I saw probably a quarter to a half against Western Michigan. Full disclosure here, not a play against Northern Illinois. I let that one go. But defense has been rock solid, and the stars are playing like stars.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Ross is leading this team for sure. He's that super senior that's been there for a long time. He led the team with 6 tackles on Saturday. And so what I thought was kind of impressive or different, I guess, unique after the Washington game, where it was very clear that this defense carried that team, right? They were making the big plays. They were flying all around the ball. Well, on Saturday, they were still flying all around the ball, but it wasn't – there was one, interception that almost was a pick six. But other than that, it wasn't huge sacks or big plays, interceptions, fumble recoveries. They did their jobs and really, made that all work. And I think that's what Mike Macdonald is really all about. Coming from the NFL, I think that's, the whole MO of a lot of those D coordinators in the NFL, where it's, you don't have to make a play. It's do your job, take care of your business in your situation, and everybody else around you will do the same. And so where I thought that was most apparent on Saturday was that Aiden Hutchinson, possibly top 3 defensive end in the country, right? He only had 2 tackles. He didn't have a huge impact on the game in terms of making sacks or stripping the ball like he did against Washington. But he did his job, and everybody else did theirs too. And this defense was still pretty incredible, obviously only allowing 10 points, and 7 of that touchdown was late in the fourth quarter. So I'm really impressed with how this defense is playing and what Mike Macdonald is doing. It's a bend but don't break defense. They're not, it's not Dr. Blitz with Don Brown anymore, where they're just throwing a million people at you all the time. But they take care of their business, and they've been stout through 3 games.